quick jet across the Atlantic. We just take it for granted. But in this, Steve Fawcett and Mark Rebholz can take nothing for granted. In this Vickers Vimy, they'll take to the air out over the Atlantic and try to not come down until they reach the other side. The first non-stop transatlantic flight was in 1919. John Alcock and Arthur Brown built their Vickers Vimy from the ground up and took off from a farm on the outskirts of Old St. John's. Now Fawcett and Rebholz will try to do it again.
The wind is very good for crossing the Atlantic.
Good for crossing, it will cut 5 hours off the flight, but the wind's not so good for taking off.
It's a pretty primitive airplane. In 1919, they used basically square fields, and they would take off in whichever way the wind was going. We don't have that choice now. We have 3 runways here, and none of them line up exactly with wind direction.
They'll be 20 hours in the air, out over the Atlantic, in technology from the horse and buggy age. Sure, it's an adventure, but is it crazy or is it brave?
These guys got balls for what they're doing, right, and I appreciate it. I'm out here today. It's a windy day. It's just crazy. And I wouldn't be doing it myself. He would. He'd get in that cockpit right now, he said. I would not. Would you get in that cockpit right now?
No questions asked. I'll get in right away.
I would not get in that cockpit right now. How about you?
No. Let's do the biplane. Alcock and Brown.
American John Lanou built special effects for the new Star Wars movie, and he built this. It's his baby. Fawcett and Rebholz are flying out over the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
You worry about it?
Yeah, a little bit. It's like your kid, yeah.
We want good weather for the nighttime portion of our flight, and there's good weather in the western part of the Atlantic. The weather's not so great on the eastern part of the Atlantic.
It's a long, slow flight to the landing strip in Clifton, Ireland, the place where Alcock and Brown set down in 1919. And in a machine from aviation's early days, this flight is just as dangerous. Peter Gullidge, CBC News, St. John's.